My husband and I taught in Michigan public schools for more than 40 years.
One of the benefits of teaching, if you did a good job, you had a secure profession for the rest of your life. That has changed. Security is not there like it used to be.
The largest pension fund in Michigan is MIPSER's. That is the pension fund for public school employees. It has a shortfall of $26.7 billion. My name is Ann Schieber. I'm a senior investigative analyst with the Mackinac Center for Public Policy. Detroit at the time when it went into insolvency, their fund balance was 60% funded, which is pretty typical of a lot of pension funds.
We've already seen on the news what's happening in Detroit, and some of them are losing their pensions, so that could be us down the road. They've admitted now that it's not 100% funded, but they tell us that Michigan is in better shape than most other places. I'm not sure that's always that comforting. I don't recall that they said for us to do anything or that they have a strategy for doing anything.
No.
I've not heard any plans.
No. I'm not sure they know what to do, to be honest with you. Pensions are very important to us, to allow us to be able to live the rest of our life and not have to worry about going back and starting work again at our age.
I love having time to spend doing the things that I didn't have enough time to do when I was younger.
The ability to do the things we want to do, whereas during our working life we spent a lot of time doing what we had to do, it has been great for us.
I do a lot of reading, I do a lot of quilting, we do a lot more traveling.
In the afternoon I spend most of the time in the yard. We have a rather big yard. I have an outdoor garden railroad. We decided to model my home area, which is in the Upper Peninsula, and it was a mining lumbering area. And so we tried to get the type of trains from that era. It's about the 50s and 60s. So it's been an interesting hobby for us. And then after supper, we try to do something down by the dam, either walk or possibly canoe or kayak. Retirement has been great for us.
We at the Mackinac Center took a look at the public pension funds of Michigan's 100 largest cities, and we found that 5 were underfunded by 50%. We found one that was funded by only 32%. So for every dollar that was supposed to be set aside for these future obligations, only 32 cents was being saved. Many pension programs are in big trouble. And the fact that one fund is 60% funded as opposed to something that is 50% funded really doesn't give much confidence in the stability of these funds.
I am concerned about the pension system and the underfunding of the pension system. It has given us a good retirement. My son, however, is a teacher in his 16th year, and I'm not sure that he's going to have the same lifestyle because I'm not sure that his pension is going to be funded to the same extent.
If I was going to talk to a senator or representative about the state pensions, I would ask them, did you borrow from our pension fund? What happened to the money that has been set aside for us? We entrusted you with having that money when we need it, and so where is it?
Something needs to be done to stop the bleeding now. The best solution is to close these funds to new employees so they can start from scratch in a defined contribution plan and control their own contributions and their investments so that money is there when they retire and they don't have to be left guessing whether there are shortfalls or whether they're going to have to make cuts in benefits.
They're trying to express to us that our retirement is safe. Well, for a number of years, I think it's going to be safe, but eventually there's got to be a long-term plan. If it's only funded 60, 80%, what's it going to be like 10 years from now? And I think we've lived through some good times, but I think times are changing. And I'm just not sure that it's going to be as good for our kids, for example, as it has been for us.